Hi, my name is Angelique. I'm an empowerment coach and I do daily motivational videos. Today is Wisdom Wednesday, and the topic that I like to discuss today is intuition. Now, another word for intuition might be gut instinct. But everybody has this. It's not just something that a psychic or medium would have. Animals even have intuition. It's that internal alarm that becomes awakened when we are in a situation that is not safe. Also, when we encounter someone who we don't feel comfortable with, you know, it doesn't always have to be about violence, but just an internal alarm that lets you know something's not quite right with either this person, this environment, or the situation. So we need to learn how to take heed to that internal alarm. Many of us do not recognize the signs, or we push them away, being like, no, that can't be true, when in fact it is. And sometimes there's even physical responses that you may get. You know, you might get a pain in your stomach, or you might start to feel nervous out of nowhere. You know, you just listen to someone that's talking, and if you really focus on how their conversation is flowing, you can pick up on the fact that maybe that there's some flaws in some of the statements that they are telling you. That's a form of intuition. You know, you don't have to be a psychic or a medium or a superhero like Spider-Man and have spidey senses tingling, you know, in order to use your intuition. With practice, it will come and flow more easily for you. And it's there for your protection. You know, it helps you get out of or avoid unnecessary situations that can cause you stress, emotional trauma, even avoid physical pain, you know. People who are in domestic violence relationships, there were telltale signs from the door with the individual that they choose to be in a relationship with. But due to lack of confidence or whatever it might be that caused them to remain in this relationship with this person, you know, they chose to ignore their intuition about the signs that they saw from the very beginning about this person. And then now they have to endure, you know, emotional, psychological, maybe even physical pain, you know. That's, you don't want to have to go through that. Nobody deserves to experience that level of abuse, you know. So these are things that you can avoid situations like that. You can avoid putting yourself in dangerous situations or uncomfortable situations by just listening to your intuition. You know, like I said, if you're dealing with an individual, so you just met someone and you're having a conversation with them, say it's a man and a woman having a conversation, and they meet like at a club or at some type of social gathering, and you know the woman is very well put together, but she's holding her own. She's educated. She has her own money, you know, but the guy, he's just for show. It's a facade, you know. He doesn't have his own car. He doesn't have a good paying job. He's not educated. He's like a high school dropout. But he wants this woman. So he could be, you know, embellish his true life status. You know, he might try to make it seem like, yeah, he did go to school, or he's still in school, or that he graduated, you know, that he has a good paying job, that he has his own place, and he doesn't actually have any of these things. but he doesn't really, state that outright, but just the way that he's talking, maybe the woman could pick up on that he's not actually telling the truth. And, she's really taking, surveying his his appearance as well as the conversation. And through her intuition, she could pick up that he's embellishing everything that he's saying about himself. But if she's not paying attention to some of these telltale signs, then, she might end up giving her number to him or going out with him and then being so disappointed when she finds out the truth when, you know, it was right there in front of her from the very beginning. So, just like, when you're exercising or you're trying to lose weight or you're learning a new skill, it takes practice. And that's how you have to work your intuition. It's just being more aware and being patient when you're around people or in certain environments or you get into a certain situation. Just be more observant, is the better word to use. Really take everything in. You know, it's not about being judgmental, but when you're unsure of something, that's the number one sign right there is when you're not sure about something or someone. That's the beginning of your intuition kicking in. Then, you might get some physical responses as well. Like, you might start to get a headache, you might get a stomach ache, or you might develop a pain somewhere else in your body. That's just letting you know something's not right. You know, it doesn't always have to be, you know, someone getting a vision, or a message from spirit, or something like that. No, it's you. You are spirit, okay? And we all have that within us, intuition. Like I said before, even animals have intuition. They can sense danger. That's your internal alarm system to protect you. So you have to learn how to recognize when your intuition is trying to send you a message about a person, a situation, or an environment that you're in that could potentially be dangerous. And like I said, it doesn't always have to be dangerous. No violence has to be involved, but just to protect you. Maybe you're encountering someone who's not a good person. This person might want to, if you're a woman, this man could be a womanizer, a type of predator. He might just want you for your body, or, if you have some type of status, he might want to get close to you, use you to get to someone else, whatever the case may be. You know that person is not genuine. They're not genuinely interested in you or building some type of strong connection with you. They just want to use you to serve a purpose for their needs, And if you want to avoid any hurt, then, you need to rely on your intuition, those telltale signs that come about when something is just not quite right. It's for your protection, and you just need to be more observant, in your day-to-day actions. And it will build up. You'll start to, it'll come more easily to you when you are around people that are not genuine. Someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, or someone who's not mentally stable, a scammer. You'll be able to pick up on those type of personality traits, or just like just the way they talk, If you see them, able to see them in person, then you can, scan their body language. Just those little things like that. Or you walk into an environment and you just don't feel quite right, you know, and then that is your intuition communicating with you that, maybe I don't need to be here right now because something is about to go down that I don't want to witness or be a part of. So, again, today is about intuition, learning to access it more, to understand it more, and it will work for you, to keep you safe. That's the purpose of your intuition, is to protect you and keep you safe from harm. So I hope you enjoyed today's discussion. Until next time, bye for now.